So when I met Michael at the Prague Micro Festival, he showed me this watch enthusiastically for like 3 minutes, and I thought he perfected marketing in expos and under 3 minutes to explain about his watch, which was, to his credit, one of the most complicated watches, quartz watches that I have ever saw before. Um, it's a really nice watch. It's not new per se. It's been in the market for a couple of years now, and the Aurora 4460 in steel comes with several functions. Let me first, if you didn't watch the unboxing, you don't know the let's say the dimensions of the watch. So the dimensions of the watch is 43 millimeters. Lug to lug is 51. Thickness is around 12 millimeter with a lug width of 22. And if you're wondering how it will look like on your wrist, I'll show you a couple of options, but I just wanted to show you first. Each watch is numbered. It has a 10 bar water resistance, has a sapphire crystal, is stainless steel, and designed in Belgium in collaboration with Tecna. I think that's an aviation company, if I'm not mistaken. So the functions of this watch: first, it can time any country in the world, so you can move to any country and have this time zone. 15 minutes time zone set. You have several functions. First, you have the time telling. So home, you have the time. It's 5 before 8 o'clock at night, and it's 24, 23 today. So you can also have seconds. So basically, when you have a second movement on this dial around the 9 o'clock, but I think also you can have here a second time zone. So you can now adjust the crown and somehow add. I think I have to. And then, yeah, now you have a second time zone. As you can see, I added one. The UTC, I had it before. The timer, which is a nice party trick. So a timer, you can have a 31-hour timer. I used it for a couple of minutes, which is quite cool. I started it now, so you can see how it visually shows you that the time has elapsed. So while it counts down, I got these straps with the watch that I didn't wear, to be honest, these two NATOs. I used this one. It looked really nice. I'll show you how it looked later on, but mostly I wear it on these sailcloth straps, which I will also show you how it look when we finish. The strap that also comes with it is a little bit strong. Maybe if you have a bigger wrist than mine, you will like these kind of straps. It doesn't taper quite nicely. I didn't want to break it so hard that it tapers on my wrist. And here we go. So that's how a timer ends, which is quite cool. You got also the chronograph function, which I started before we started the video, and you have the date. So the date is quite cool. You have to look inside the dial where the hands is showing. It is showing March, and the yellow tip is showing that today is Sunday, and on the 23rd, 22nd maybe, 23rd of March. I think it's 22nd today. The next function is moon phase. So you can see also which moon phase we are, which is quite cool. So yeah, these are the functions that I wanted to show you with the watch, and I'll show you how it looks on my wrist, because I think it's one of these watches that you would get it to travel with, and just one watch travel kind of expedition. So basically, if you need to walk a like minimal carriage, so you're only walking maybe with a backpack, this watch will do everything. So here we have it on the beige one. I think it looks incredibly nice on the beige one, but I usually wore it on the black one because it just matches the dial a lot. I have a 17 centimeter wrist at the moment, as you can see. So I feel it's a little bit, the dial is it needs to be that large, but I don't know. For me, I like smaller watches, but to be honest, it looks really nice. And with all these functionalities, and I do travel a lot, I'll be using it a lot while traveling, I think. And it could be a vacation watch, like if you want to watch that just for vacation time, this could be it. And as you can see, pretty easy to use these straps. You can find them everywhere. These ones are from Artem, but pretty sure now you can find similar straps online as well in other places. Here we go. Yeah, on the olive one, it looks also incredibly sporty. Maybe with an orange one, it will look really, really nice to match the orange hands. Talking about orange hands, the Lume is excellent on the watch. That's something also why I was saying it's an excellent travel watch, because the Lume is amazing and it does hold up. I did a video on 20-minute time lapse, and it held up the 20 minutes quite well, and over the night it held up as well on the nightstand. Finish is kind of brushed side with polished elements to it. You have a polished fixed bezel, the two pressers, and basically the crown that it has like a multifunction. That's why it's pretty good to have a good instruction manual. That's also something I don't usually review on a watch review, but it's actually quite good. It's well explained, all the specifications, the caliber, that this is a SOP 716 Gavox from Soprod, the function, so you have the bidirectional hands, perpetual calendar, universal time coordinate, the UTC, you have local time, you have countdown timer, 31 hours, chronograph, moon phase, everything is done quite well. The quick starts, basically how to use the indices, the hands, very well made, because sometimes if you have a complex watch, it's very hard to explain it that people understand it and use it easily. So I tried first to do it by my own, and some stuff I was like, okay, what, I just skimmed through it, and then I thought, wow, it's really well written, it's easy to understand, and you have several, like the UTC setting, how the timer works. Maybe because I'm an engineer and I worked with these kind of technical instruction manuals before, and I didn't find them for watches to be that good. So that's something plus point. Another plus point is the packaging. The wood is really nice. The leather here. So this could be even like a wardrobe for you. Like really, really nice, well made. Yeah, like chapeau to Michael and his team at Gavox. Really, really enjoyed wearing this watch, and thank you again for lending me this watch for review. It cost around 1,500 online on their website. Be sure to check out their website. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, as always, this is the subscription button you can find in the middle, and 2 videos that might interest you on the right and on the left. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye, everybody.